Well, here we go again. This is not. I even made a short version of a 1.5 hour long video, and then the short version was like 1 hour long. Fucking weird. This is a short version, honestly, because it just tells you 20 proofs. Very compelling video, and you probably should watch this instead of. I mean, this video instead of my video that I'm doing right now, that you're watching right now. Why would you watch this? But I'll go a little bit deeper into just like details. I don't know. I have found 25 reasons to believe. Uh, the well, 25 points of arguments. Some arguments are bigger than others. Some of them are 3 points. Okay. So the main arguments is the very first argument that Eric Dubay gives is common sense. Alright, very simple argument. It's like, what do you think science actually is? Is it whatever authorities tell you? Or is it what you experience? Which one is science? It's a very interesting question, right? Is it divisive question, or is it decisive? You know, can you decide, or are you just gonna divide it into two parts? Of like, some people gonna believe that yes, your experience matters, but some people believe like following authority is pretty good. Obviously, there's the decisiveness comes from in between, choosing both things to some degree. There's some kind of rule in there. There has to be some people that kind of rely on authorities to some degree, but you also have to rely on yourself. So there's a side of common sense, and then what other people believe. You will be split, but there's a problem. There's a reason why Flat Earth wins, because it has two great arguments, not just one. Yes, everyone is hiding Flat Earth, apparently, and they are doing it, you know. YouTube is censoring Flat Earth content. You can't just... Well, let's see what happens, right? Oh, Flat Earth boys. Humiliated, guys. These are just news media, and then Professor Dave just took the internet by storm. I mean, he's trying, I guess. But the problem is, you're gonna just ruin your reputation. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just so sorry. You're gonna crash and burn, Mr. Professor Dave. Because if you're not using enough common sense, how can you possibly have proper science at your side at the same time? You're probably just wasting time, unfortunately. So everyone who's laughing at Flat Earth deserves to be deleted from the internet. Just to see how it feels, you know. Just to look at the Earth a little bit more, because they're missing like common sense. And just start a new life at this point, you know. Consider everything. And if you try and tell that to me, I'll tell the same thing to you. And the question is, who's actually right? I can bet like everything, because that's what the arguments tell me, you know. I can go all in. It's bullshit. Either way, it doesn't even matter what you fucking think, because the arguments are very, very important. So what is the second argument that supports common sense? And why common sense is more important than authority on this question? Because the authorities don't even give you anything! What the fuck did they give you? Where's my fucking Earth from space? Or moon? I don't know. Just give me something that is not fake, that aligns, with everything that science says. I need a pear-shaped Earth, okay? That's what science says now. It's pear-shaped. I want it right now, and we can't get that. No, they just compile images. Just Photoshop it, fucking CGI. Now you can't trust anything anymore. So it's over. It's too late. You can't give me Earth from space. It's too late. Now everything can be fake, unfortunately. So, and because this didn't happen properly, and we see a lot of fakery going on, we have plenty of evidence that they faked enough things, okay, for everything to be fake. Because if you fake a few things, so why? What's the point? No, because you fucking liar. That's why. So these two arguments completely destroy the stupid, authority that everyone believes in. So I don't know, dude. I don't know what you're believing in, because now, conspiracy theories actually have some value in there. Isn't it? No? You don't believe that? Yeah. I explained all the arguments, so you have to watch my old video. I don't want to, do this again, but I definitely have to address the most important stuff. Because the narrative is important. It's like, what the fuck is the point of lying, dude? But this, you have to understand, this is just kind of what governments do. They can't stop. They have so much power, it's fun to lie all of a sudden. It's just the most funniest thing. It's like, let's take money from people, let's invest into NASA for no fucking reason, No fucking reason. Yes, these people are actually working at NASA, yeah. And they definitely don't know what the fuck is going on. And this is how big the lie is, just fucking mind-blowing. It's weird. It is definitely weird. It's definitely a counter-argument. That is the weirdest thing you can fucking experience right now. And who knows when it's gonna go away. It's probably gonna go away alongside with the government. Alright, once we figure out how to deconstruct it and throw the government into the trash, we're gonna keep the values of the government, but we'll throw the government into trash like we've thrown kings and queens into trash, okay? No offense, Queen Elizabeth. No. But you're still in the trash, so I don't know. Where else are you, Eventually, just that shit fades away. And again, it's not like the Queen had all the power, right? Like, they had to build the government at the same time. So the government has been dominating this world. And, decided that lying is also a very interesting form of power that intimidates a lot of people. Alright? And allows the growth of technology. That's why the governments are so obsessed with, destroying things, destroying people's perception. Because, when you destroy people's perception, they kind of they always find problems to solve, okay? We're gonna talk about this, okay? I don't want to go too deep into it, because government is bullshit, essentially. Unfortunately, even though government pays me, and I shouldn't say that, because I'm very grateful. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. I wouldn't even be able to make a government is bullshit video without government paying me. So it's kind of, it's weird. But it doesn't feel like this money is legit, They're not paying me to make the video. They're paying me to survive because I'm fucking stupid. Which is kind of a weird thing. Mentally disabled, Who knows, man? I guess you shouldn't listen to mentally disabled person. That's what authorities would tell you, They're good at lying. I'm just saying, they're very good at lying, isn't it? Fucking fantastic. So you have to be aware of that, at least that authorities are good at lying. Like, it just comes together as a package because they are authorities. They're stronger, more powerful than you, so they can intimidate you in any way they fucking want, and the way to intimidate people is by lying. That's it. You connect the dots already, you fucking losers. And there's also psychopath personality. Alright? There's a special personality trait. Yeah, psychopath is a little bit too far, because now you're mentally ill, but technically there are people, again, who love authority. There's specific personality for that as well. But honestly, that kind of doesn't matter. I just like to point that out because, like, I found it, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't actually matter whether you like authority or not. You might not pursue authority anyways. Everyone likes authority after all. It does not depend on personality, unfortunately. So you can forget about that part. It's just there is a personality like that, and they like to lie a lot. Okay? Is the same correlation here. So yeah, very nice. The flight patterns are fucking insane, dude. They're insane. They only make sense on flat Earth, and it's like, this guy compiled a lot of evidence. Now, I have to, like, not research. That's my problem, okay? You can even add a point to it. It's like, who cares, right? I don't do research. But I can't put the argument in because this is research. This is common sense, right? Why should I fucking care? I should trust my experience as much as possible, based on what I am capable of testing, because I am testing things. I don't have to dive deep into it and disassemble everything, I don't have to disassemble on my fucking phone and see how it works. I can trust my phone to see how it works. If it actually works, I don't have to disassemble it and look at every single part and see that every single part is in the right fucking place and research every single fucking detail. I don't have to fucking do that. I'm sorry, guys. You want research? Go do it yourself. That's the only way. Even if I did the research, you wouldn't be able to fucking trust me anyways. I'm sorry, dude. So there's no point in doing that. You have to trust common sense. You have to build that engine in your head where you are able to filter information properly and tell what's bullshit or not. You have to be able to do that. Is the only way out of all these chains of power. Even though it's not going to change the world, it's going to change your life. And I think that's important enough, okay? And again, it's just very shocking that YouTube decided to fucking censor all of this stuff. Oh, it's just a conspiracy theory. Oh, you don't like that, huh? You fucking don't like that? You don't like freedom, YouTube? TikTok likes freedom. TikTok is gonna fucking kick your ass now. With flat Earth. That's what they're gonna fucking slap on the boot that they will kick you with. They will slap flat Earth. Eat that, dude. Be flat as the Earth, YouTube. Eventually, YouTube is gonna be destroyed. But right now, I'll actually go the opposite way and embrace YouTube as much as possible. Because a lot of people are, making YouTube channels, and I don't want this platform to die. But eventually, something better will come up, and we're all gonna migrate out of here. There's only a certain amount of time until other countries pop up, okay? And right now, the problem with internet is we can't really make our own websites and compete, alright? We can only make a YouTube channel. We cannot make a website and program every little detail to ensure that you get the maximum best experience of watching videos. We can't do that right now, unfortunately. You can create your, Discord channel. That's the best thing you can do, and honestly, it's not bad. I like that, because I'm using Discord right now. You should do that. You should join my Discord, though, because I'm lonely, and I have no one to talk to. Alright. So what is the stuff that I found? Also, let's give this... This was my Flat Earth introduction, okay? Now we're gonna get to the Eric Dubay. Let's go with this guy. Unfortunately, he did not separate his video into chapters, so it's gonna be a fucking nightmare to try and figure out. Maybe someone... No. That is really bad. That is really bad. Why is it 31 likes? Isn't it like the most liked or something? Can I filter by liked? Hasbro. Come on, man. Sort by top. Come on. This is not top. Like, you don't know what the top comment is, because you would think, like, the likes is the only indication, right? Why would he reply that? What? Why does he fucking act like a fucking bot? And keep posting YouTube videos? Come on, Eric Dubay, you can do better than that, man. Just make an actually good YouTube video, and everyone is gonna care. You don't have to fucking reply with YouTube videos. He did that to me as well. When I asked, what about the Southern Cross that everyone is talking about? And, well, this guy says that there is a star somewhere that people saw. In South Pole, maybe. But you can't see it from every single place in the South, so it's just inconsistent enough, and it's stupid. So, do we have an argument on that? Southern Cross? Yeah. Unfortunately, let's just do 9. Are you sure about that? Because it's not like we have seen the evidence of that, you know? And that's pretty compelling to me. That's compelling enough to me, and so, we're hitting a 9 here. It's, very interesting with the compass and, gyro thing. Oh god. There's the thing that aligns itself, but it actually, I heard the contrary thing, that it actually does care about the spin of the Earth, but I guess it doesn't, because this guy said it, you know. At this point, it's like, whoever says it the most wins, but that's kind of the real authority, I would say. No, you have to say it and you have to make an experiment, unfortunately. And this guy, you know, refers to experiments being made. And, again, the way the Earth would spin, the gyroscope would kind of change the shape a little bit, direction a little bit, over time. Because it's, you know, aligned to space itself, which is, I don't know how it works, man. It's fucking weird. Now, my only question is it, how is it fucking called, dude? Yeah, it's a gyroscope. It's fucking weird, man. So all you need to know is the gyroscopes don't actually rotate according to the spin of the Earth, and the compasses point north when the compass itself is flat, but it shouldn't do that. You know, the compass should actually point when you're standing on the equator. Let me just pull up a new. You're standing on the equator right here. The North Pole is here. So your compass is actually supposed to point down, you know. And it's like, it is kind of weird, like, do we have magnets like that? And where would the compass would actually point at, you know? The tip here? It's kind of interesting. Or should it point here? It is weird, but the compass wouldn't point here, which it kind of does, right? Yeah, it's still very iffy. It doesn't feel like a good argument because like it's very technical. But I mean, I like it. It's something. If only compasses would like be 3D compasses, and then we would really know what the fuck is going on, where they're actually pointing at. That would be fantastic. Is there a 3D compass? Let's type that in. Let's see what happens. No, that shit doesn't exist, dude. I'm sorry, dude. It's not a thing. It would have to be like a ball and with an arrow, and that arrow like has to go straight into the horizon, and that would prove flat Earth for sure. In a horizon from every single point on Earth. It would probably sell very well, honestly, that kind of compass. I'm just saying. So it's just a good argument because, you know, it sells very well. Fuck yeah, dude. Everyone would want that experience. Yeah. Anything else? Again, we have the flight patterns. We have this north or south star that doesn't exist. We have distances we're able to see, very long distances that make no fucking sense. Yeah, the math is a little bit off. I'll give you that, Professor Dave. They still use the same fucking parabola, saying 8 miles per square, something like that, okay? That I don't understand, but I understand what parabola is, and I understand what fucking trigonometric circle is. Where you have to use a sinus function or something to describe this slope right here. You know, the slope of the Earth. Not parabola, unfortunately. And people don't. Yeah, people have very good arguments, right? When they point that out. I don't think I have this counter argument at the moment, so I'll have to put it in. When flat earthers will stop using the stupid parabola function to calculate distances, then I'll, you know, respect them a little bit more. And it's not necessarily distance, it's how deep the object is supposed to be. Because you're looking straight, but, you know, there's a certain distance that the objects kind of fall down. Yeah, it's a weird one, so I can't really trust the distances too well until they stop doing this thing. Again, it's very stupid what YouTube decide to do, because it's like, this is education, this is not indoctrination, or we're not trying to like give you like false information. No, we just genuinely care about this stuff. But the fact that the government could possibly lie, you know, oh, it's a conspiracy theory, you must die now. You must not be a part of this internet society. Fuck you guys. I guess the fun part is like YouTube still allows flat earther videos to exist. You just can't find them anymore. So technically it's a good idea to make videos about other things and then just weave in flat earth from time to time, just like what I'm doing. So congratulations, I'm the best channel on the planet right now. There is a interesting argument that has to be made, right? The South part of the Earth, southern part, is actually bigger here. So if you just measure distances, and you know that's what the video actually refers to. In Australia, they measured the distances, and they found them to be way longer. You just, I need to know a little bit more about that story to actually turn it into an argument. Now I just can't really, because he didn't like show the map and like what the distances look like. Just, it has to be a little bit more, you know, data-driven statement, so it would be compelling enough to show other people. So I didn't see that, unfortunately. I got teased, okay? Now I have to do my own research. I won't gonna do that, I'm sorry. So there is stuff that I'm not too eager to put on my list. Let's just say that. But, you know, I can hint at it, but what's the point in that either? Yeah, this spotlight is fucking weird. What the hell is this? I don't I wouldn't even, like, it wouldn't even make sense on flat earth. Like, what the fuck is this? How do you explain that? You know, but actually, no, come. So it's neither argument, neither way, just a phenomenon to me. Obviously, on globe Earth, this wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. But you know, when the sun is like close enough to like, maybe it does make a hotspot. Who knows? Kind of makes more sense. Yeah, whatever. This is also kind of compelling, but I still don't care about it, to be honest. It's like, here. But the sun will. It's just your perspective in a way. It's like. Someone has to recreate this in a game. I mean, I would love a simulation, a really good detailed simulation of the exact size of the Earth and everything, and then we'd really make some scientific fucking advancements here. So that would be like very interesting to me. If you can add, what would happen if we had not the flat Earth but the round Earth in a very detailed simulation? The exact size of the Earth, basically, and what happens if you just stand on it? Where do you see, like, if you can see all the very long distances as well? So it would take a really, it would be a very difficult simulation to do, and the rays kind of fall into the same category of like, how would the rays work if the sun would be really far away, as they claim? It's just, it's so stupid that the claim of round Earth is ridiculous, okay? No one has the experience of round Earth, I'm sorry, dude. But authorities claim that. And it's just mind-blowing. You know, it's almost like an argument for round Earth because it's so ridiculous. We have to believe it because it's the more ridiculous thing to believe in. And it's really fun, you know, until it just all falls apart, right? I don't know. It's ridiculous, man. But again, the most ridiculous thing is that authorities are successfully lying to people. And they have enough power to do whatever the fuck they want. Until, you know, again, everything will fall apart. And I encourage you guys to bet as much as possible on flat Earth. Whenever there's gonna be a fucking flat coin or something, just go all in. You're gonna win fucking 100 times, man. 100 times if you just early enough. Invest into, yeah. We have to let the masses know. Alright. Flatcoin whenever you can. That's how we do it. I don't believe in coins, okay? Everyone's just speculating and winning and losing. You know, there's nothing you can gain from just investing your money into things. I don't think. Or just even worrying about money, or just like these different fucking internet currencies. They're kind of useless unless people actually want to trade with them. Bitcoin is not necessarily useless. You know, criminals can do quite a lot of stuff with Bitcoin. I mean, criminals love that shit. But it's like, yeah, you get to be torn again by... You wouldn't like the government currency either, even though everyone is using it. And then only criminals are using Bitcoin. It's like, it's very interesting. Very interesting. It's like, we have no choice in a way. We just have to believe the narrative. It's fucking weird. But again, I give 60 years and the government disappears. No, easy. I do feel like, where is it? I do talk about the creator. You know, it's more likely the god would have made a plane, not a fucking ball, not a fucking universe in the first place. It's just a small place where people live, kind of like Minecraft. Okay, it makes so much more sense because it's just more efficient, and it's like God is very likely to exist. I just don't understand why God does not want to participate in his creation. But at the same time, he might be doing that, you know, he's just like a normal person living a normal life, and that's his experience, and doesn't want to, you know, or God is everywhere, huh? It's just, defining God is just impossible, but it is, because, like, is it the creator? Is creator actually a god? Or there might be multiple gods? Or you're a god, just because you can create things too? Yeah, it's a weird thing, but I felt like if we knew a little bit more, maybe this could be a super argument eventually. A pivot argument. I don't know. The space station stuff is very interesting. I would kind of, even though there's so much fakery going on, I would still give it to, like, wow, they put in a lot of work into this. But it's like, why? It's almost now I'm having like a moral issue. It's like, why the fuck do you need a space station with people in it? But it's, you know, it's entertaining, so I guess I'll give point to Round Earth, boys. Also, why am I not... This is the 10th argument right here against, and now it's going to be 11th. So, actually nothing really changes in favor of flat Earth, actually, so it's not super ultimate bullshit mode. It's entertaining because it's very hard to do, I would imagine, especially if you're faking stuff. But I also don't understand why can't they just point their fucking cameras from space station. Or is it not far enough? It's an Earth orbit, boys. Oh, we're so stuck in here, aren't we? The weird part about this stuff is like, where does the fucking gravity stop? When does it stop? Let's be honest, man. Because you're in Earth's orbit, so the gravity is still there. But now you're orbiting? You're constantly falling? And that makes it no gravity all of a sudden? There's gravity, but there's no gravity? What the fuck is this? Come on, man. I don't understand none of this shit. So, I immediately just... I don't care about this argument, to be honest. Until I actually understand how the stupid gravity works. You know. Alleged gravity, because I don't believe in it. Yeah, it's just way too confusing. I know it's entertaining, but if you're confused the whole time, then... And about the most important part, no gravity part, it's like, what the fuck is actually going on, man? You can't just keep constantly falling and never actually fall down to Earth. It says, I'm in orbit, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want as if there is no gravity because you're in orbit? Like, what the fuck is this, man? What are you talking about? There's another very concerning thing that I'll just put it as an argument. I can't feel it any other way. It's again about the government. There is a benefit into running an operation that has a constant problem that you can't possibly solve. So NASA is one of those operations, but there's more stuff like that going on. If you solve the problem, then the operation is closed. But if you create a perpetual problem, people keep investing money into you until they might give up or they find a better solution. So right now, this is why technology is again improving. We're trying to solve the problems so we don't have to spend money on them anymore. But right now, do you think like cancer research is gonna solve cancer? Or is it just gonna, you know, just take the money? Oh, we're researching cancer. We kind of know where it comes from, but we're not gonna tell anything about anything. We just, you know, take the money, and as long as cancer exists, we get the money, you know? Perfect. Perfect solution to everything. Absolutely. Flat Earth falls into the same category, unfortunately. So, the weird thing is you cannot trust Elon Musk and his space sex thing either. Because it's literally... He's the shittiest fucking person, just with the names alone. His car company releases 4 models of cars that spell out sexy, and his, you know, space company is called SpaceX. What the fuck? Just stop it! It's not appropriate! If you cannot be appropriate enough on that level, do you think he fucking gives a fuck about anything else? Do you think he gives a fuck, man? Yeah, have your 8 children and shove it up your ass and get the fuck out of here, Elon Musk. Nobody likes you anymore, okay? And if you still like Elon Musk, just watch Thunderfoot, okay? Just watch this guy. Actually, I like Elon Musk. He has a lot of influence on me. Not because he made a YouTube channel, but someone else did. He also looks just like me, huh? He has 1 letter. Maybe it's about time to change that. Because I feel offended, you know. I don't like Elon Musk that much. Especially now that, you know... Yes, he created electric vehicles, but you never know whether electric vehicles are actually good enough for the environment. Because they're very hard to make. Because you have to do mining for the stupid lithium batteries. It's not a clear-cut winner, okay? We might just run out of batteries, guys. And what are we gonna do now? You know? But I don't believe in global warming either, so, you know. Let's rename Elon Musk, unfortunately, to Elon. I'm sorry, Mr. E. The meme is over. Also we have to... Is he linked to something? Yeah, only Thunderfoot. Ooh, that hurts. I hope this works. T-Foot E0. Come, no! Alright, I fixed that part, but yeah, I should fix the whole thing, honestly. Flat Earth gets more points. Yeah, so just watch Thunderfoot and you're gonna understand that Elon Musk is just a very big money-making dude. Just like every billionaire out there, you can't trust him at all, to be honest. I mean, he tried to buy Twitter, but he might not actually have enough money anymore. Because this company, you know, Tesla, is overvalued. People just, I don't know why necessarily, but, you know, he's not, yeah, he's making more money than every other car company combined. Just some stupid shit. It doesn't make sense. You just watch Thunderfoot, you get the idea. It's fucking crazy, though. So, SpaceX, you believe in SpaceX instead of NASA? You think that's gonna work? Oh, yeah. If people are good at money making, they're probably good at lying too, unfortunately. Oh yeah, the stupidity of the round Earth believers. Yeah, it turned into a meme that I definitely agree with. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Boats going over what, man? Look, you can see fucking horizon, and you can't see the curve, but you can see the curve here. You can actually see the curve like that. What the fuck are you talking about, man? So because a lot of round Earth believers believe this shit, like, it's an argument. Once they stop believing that shit, then I'll start giving a fuck. Is that 28 now? Now I don't fucking remember. I have to recalculate everything again. Yeah, it's actually 28 now. We're almost there. Oh, man. I don't believe, yeah. 20-hour sunlight in Antarctica. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a strong argument because there's nothing factual about Antarctica, unfortunately, and the fact that you cannot go there, so like, how can people claim that any facts about Antarctica? 24 hours, and now we're too late? Everything is fake at this point, because it can be, you know. And I'm sure for a long time, technology will be used against us, not in our favor, to make us educated. No, we're gonna be indoctrinated instead, unfortunately. But eventually, the technology itself will become self-aware and be like, well, it's not moral to indoctrinate people about false beliefs. The technology will figure out what the truth is and will spit out the truth no matter what the fuck we want. Okay? So it will have no choice. That's the worst thing that AI can do, okay? Yes, AI can kill a bunch of people and do crazy things. Of course it's possible. But the worst thing that AI is gonna do is tell the truth of what it really is. And so I'm not compelled about Antarctica, and I think that concludes. But you can't go there, so we'll never know. Wow. It is bigger bullshit than you have ever thought. That's what it is. Yeah. You see boats disappearing on this horizon line. Just go up and it will appear again. And it's not like you see the curve because you don't see the curve. Again, the same argument, but now it's a very strong argument, honestly. So, I think that's it, to be honest. And my video is shorter. Yeah, there's also the railways thing. I don't know if I want to put the railways, but it's kind of obvious they make it as straight as possible. Like, why would they bend the fucking railway? They wouldn't do that, right? There might be, like, small inclinations or something. Small changes. But, like, they just can't do that. It's straight all the way and you see the footage. It's fucking fascinating, right? Woo! Amazing. So, in engineering, they don't give a fuck about round Earth either. And it's now like, it's too obvious. Come on, man. It's just too fucking obvious. I think that's it. I think that... Yeah. This is an old argument. I put it already. I think I talked about, like, clouds or something. The cloud's supposed to be rotating. And... because the Earth how are clouds, like, stuck to the Earth and rotating alongside with the Earth? It doesn't make sense. So, where is that argument? There's no word cloud? Why do I remember it, though? I don't know, man. Yeah, but, like, nothing that does not stick to the Earth should rotate with the Earth. Like, Earth rotates pretty fast, especially in the equator, faster than speed of sound. So yeah, it's a very simple argument. If you're not attached to the Earth, you should just be able to fucking jump, and the Earth will rotate beneath you. But technically, it's like, yes, they can make up the argument of, like, well, you can jump in a train, and you will not be, you know, pushed into the back of the train or anything. So it's like, you have the momentum, you have the speed. But it is an angular speed, and I did mention that. Somewhere. Right here, it's angular speed. You should be able to observe that. So, it doesn't matter. We talked about most of the stuff, but you know, it's always a nice thing to refresh your memory and add a few more things, because why not, man? Alright, so this is officially Omega bullshit. Very nice. Yeah, this actually is a short video, guys. Very nice as well. There's not much to talk about, because again, there's just a few things that triggered me, but it is worthwhile, right? And now there's, like, new wave of indoctrination with the puberty blocker, the trans fucking agenda bullshit. I mean, it's gonna keep on coming, boys. The climate change, all these fucking crises. Everyone wants to profit from this shit, man. Everyone wants the same dirty money. And everyone wants to fucking die because this is the most immoral thing you can do to humanity. Fucking hell. Once we figure this shit out, you're fucking dead. There's no way we'll let you fucking live. We'll put you in fucking prisons immediately. What the fuck is wrong with people? Because getting money in a dirty way is the most disgusting thing you can do to humanity, because we rely on money so much. There's people starving right now. If we don't actually properly, you know, if we don't properly distribute money, and alleviate problems, first of all, solve as many problems as possible, actually solve them, instead of relying on authorities to try and solve them, you know. They're just gonna try, but they're gonna realize, well, I have money now, I'll just gonna run this business of trying to solve problems. It's fucking fantastic. So yeah, this is something I didn't talk about, but now it's an argument, and now flat Earth is round Earth is omega bullshit. Thank you guys for educating yourselves. Bye.